Hi guys, I'm Nelson, and this is Make It Work Garage. This is the Rover. The Rover runs hot. You would think this would be enough, but it's not. Dual pass radiator, still doesn't keep it cold. Even at idling in the summertime, she just gets hot sitting here. Got two fans, not ducted, not optimal. Instead of trying to make some other stuff fit in there, we're just going to throw it on the back of the car. So I have a different radiator, it's actually bigger, and we are going to mount it somewhere in between these bars with a couple of big fans ducted properly. And then regardless of what motor goes in this thing, it should not have an issue with cooling in pretty much any situation. If there's a track out there dumb enough to let me drive this, I still don't think it's going to get hot, even on like circuit. Although I don't think plywood or MDF probably won't get by tech, so I don't think we'll have to worry about circuit. It'll just be street driving, out in the country roads, twisties and drifting, maybe, if I ever get power steering back on it. But at this point, it's really just more of a looker than anything else, because the second I took power steering out of it and took the SR out, it just killed the drivability of the car. So the idea is to run a couple pieces of tubing, or in this case conduit because I'm cheap, along the bottom side of this frame rail. We'll just put another through bolt. I mean, this one's to hold the floor, so won't hurt to have another one. Two pieces of sheet metal that'll be welded to two tubes, run side by side, right along the rail, all the way back, up behind the seat, and up to where the radiator will eventually be. And right now we got another project coming in, so we're just going to get this part done, because I don't want to get too far into it and then not be able to move it. But eventually run the tubes up here, somewhere, where they don't hit the tire. Some point when it comes up over here, we will run them on top of each other, just to make sure it clears everything. Up around here somewhere, up around this cluster, then eventually somewhere through here up to here. It'll be interesting to figure out, but whatever. Up for a challenge, it's wintertime, what else am I going to do? And because I'm cheap, we got conduit, that's what I got. Some 1 1/4 inch EMT from Lowe's. Sadly, good and bad. What it's made for, it's good to have some sort of coating on it, and I don't know if it's aluminized or galvanized. Once we get this stuff cut, I'm going to show you how to get the coating off of it with some good old muriatic acid. Don't drink it, it's bad for you. And acetone, which you need to clean it before you weld it. So, let's take some measurements, do a couple cuts, see how it welds.
So we took a measurement, 48 inches, cut a piece, guessed on some angles, about 40, no, back here's a little taller, 40, 60 degrees, I can't remember. But it took me a few slices to get it where I wanted. So this guy, just like that. Head up towards the radiator whenever he gets here. And we'll do the front one. For now, we're going to tack 2 of these guys in place. Then see where they stand. Gotta do the front angle cuts. Then I can take a piece of sheet metal and tack the pipes together so it's a little easier to take up and down. For right now, that's about what we got. Alright, don't have any nice little paint mixing pipe measuring cups. I don't know what plastic it's made out of, but I know it can take muriatic acid. So we're going to see if a water bottle that's cut up can do it. And if it doesn't, just be quick to pour water on it to distill it. So, hopefully you can see that in the light, but it pulled whatever coating was on this stuff right off. Sketchy. If you play with this stuff, be careful, because it won't think twice about burning you. I don't even know if muriatic acid does burn me, but if it does that to metal, I'm not trying to get it on my hands. I need a cup I can sacrifice for this, or a container. Other half of the water bottle. Take it, put it in muriatic acid. Wait for the bubbles. And hold your breath, because this stuff smells bad. My water bottle set up. Dip it a few times. Try to get the acid off. You're just diluting it to where it's not going to mess with you. They use this stuff in pools. It can't be that bad for you once it's diluted. There it is. Should be able to weld on that. Apparently painting on the muriatic acid does not clean it enough, obviously. So, I'll go back to old school, grind it off. Please ignore my dirty MIG welding tack weld thingy. Yeah, it's bad. As you can see, now we got the 2 pipes tacked up on the little, well, they're not tacked up in the middle. Those are really ugly, but that's okay because they're actually welded out here. And you can see how well the painting on muriatic acid works. Probably have to do it for a long time to get it all the way clean. So if you can't dip it and submerge it in the acid, you're best off just grinding it. But got them both hanging. Run right along here. Just higher than the frame rail. So if something hits the ground, it should still be a frame. Not that this thing's low at all. And got the back 2 welded up. And from here we just figure out where we're going to put the radiator. Mount it. And then just a bunch of angle cuts. Point A to point B. Make your own little Lego blocks and just weld them all together to get you where you want to go. I think that's going to wrap it up for today. I'm pretty tired and I feel like I've breathed in enough fumes from whatever the acid is doing to the galvanizing. So, till next time, see you later.